Cam Newton has been released and is a free agent. The Detroit Lions are in need of a backup quarterback. Well, I think the two would go well together.
Did you realize that you are a champion in their eyes?
Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to the Gridiron Blitz. On this channel, we are predominantly Detroit Lions. We do watch the game of football. We do 3 live streams. So if you decide to subscribe, ring that notification bell, personalize it so you only get the content that you want. This video is not a clickbait video. I do not think that Cam Newton will be a Detroit Lion. It's more of why I would like Cam Newton to be a Detroit Lion. Cam Newton has been released by the New England Patriots. It's everywhere. It's all over. And looks like his days of being a starter are over. Cam Newton, the former MVP of the league, the former first overall pick, and now a free agent, a Super Bowl contending quarterback at one time, is now a free agent. The Detroit Lions are in need of a legitimate backup. Now, we do have David Blau and Tim Boyle, who has to undergo surgery. And this is no disrespect to David Blau, but Cam Newton would be a solid backup. One of the things that we never had as a Detroit Lions team with Matthew Stafford is a reliable backup. The number one job of a backup is to make the starter better and also be able to come in and win games if the starter goes down. Dan Campbell has talked in detail about what he wants this team to be. He wants grit. He wants people with chips on their shoulder. Imagine the chip that is on Cam Newton's shoulder being the first overall pick. Now, I'm going to say something here. Y'all probably not going to like. Imagine Cam Newton, first overall pick, 2 years after Matthew Stafford. 2 years younger than Matthew Stafford. You've actually been to a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford hasn't. You've actually won MVP. Matthew Stafford is always in the running. Yet Matthew Stafford is traded to the LA Rams for 2 first-round picks, a quarterback who went to the Super Bowl, and a 3rd-round pick. Now imagine Cam Newton, 5-6 years removed from that Super Bowl MVP appearance. And now he's relegated to a backup quarterback. Imagine the drive that Cam Newton must have. Now, yeah, Cam has been eccentric. He's been all these things. But I have to believe that he's matured a lot. Bill Belichick, as you can see, is not going to tolerate anything, any nonsense, all right? So if he was still that guy, he would not be with the New England Patriots the time that he was there. The number one job of a backup quarterback is to make the starter better. The number 2 job is to win games. Cam Newton can do that. Our team is going to be bad. How can we be any worse by adding a Cam Newton? 2 years ago, I fought and I clawed and I mentioned over and over and over how the Detroit Lions needed a backup quarterback. And I was told that it's not that many in the league. I also was very high on Teddy Bridgewater being a backup quarterback. Here's the thing about Cam Newton. This team would be automatically better with Cam Newton. Cam Newton would push Jared Goff to be better. Jared Goff would not get the sin. Do you honestly think that Jared Goff is worried about being replaced by either David Blau or Tim Boyle? Can Cam Newton come in now? To take him a while to learn the system? Absolutely. He wouldn't be a threat right away. He might not even be a threat at all, but just the fact that he's there and you know he's going to be driven, he will automatically push whatever starter he's behind. Cam Newton struggled last season. That's no doubt about it. He had 8 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. Last year was a rough year. It was a rough year for everyone. A lot of the rookies didn't get preseason, no training camp, no many. It was a rough year. And Cam Newton was also recovering from the shoulder injury. Now, I'm not trying to make any excuses for Cam Newton. Is he a starter in this league? I think he can be. Could he start somewhere? It's not many places that need a starter. There's a handful. The Texans probably could use a guy because Deshaun Watson is probably not going to play this year. The Washington football team, he could probably go over there. So he can definitely still be a starter in this league, but will he be is the question. I'm not sure that he will, but a backup. Backups are very hard to find. Reliable backups are very hard to find in this league. So any team out there should be ready and willing to hop on Cam Newton. And I would love the Detroit Lions to do that. Will we do that? I'm 95% sure we won't. I don't believe that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes are going to go for that. And then we got to get Cam Newton to try to come here. But if I'm Dan Campbell, I am thinking this guy will fit everything that I've been talking about in the offseason. We have a bunch of ragtag guys on our team, a lot of guys trying to prove something, a lot of chip on shoulders guys. And I think probably along with Josh Rosen, Cam Newton has to have one of the biggest chips, if not the biggest chip on his shoulder in the National Football League in its entirety. to be the first overall pick. And like I said earlier, you got to compare yourself with Matthew Stafford. He's never won anything, never been anywhere, and a team gave up 2 consecutive first-round picks, a former first-round pick quarterback, and a third-round pick to get a guy that never went anywhere. And you have Cam Newton, who's been to the promised land and won league MVP and now treated like trash. So can we put some of that on Cam? Probably. But at the same time, the question that I have for Detroit Lions fans, how could Cam Newton make this team any worse? He's automatically going to make it better. Cam Newton could come into the game and actually give you a diversified playbook. Stuff you can't do with Jared Goff, you could do with Cam Newton. Could you do a quarterback draw? You absolutely could. You're not going to get that with a Jared Goff. Cam Newton, if he comes in, will he run? He still got some jets. Can he throw? Yes, he can. Bring him to Detroit. I would love to see Cam Newton as our backup quarterback. But again, this was not a clickbait video. This is not why the Detroit Lions will. I'm not going to put a bunch of question marks behind my title. This is not going to be one of those videos. This is a Detroit Lions fan who does YouTube, telling you like I always do, what I see, what I would like, and what my opinion is on this franchise and what they need to do, what I feel they need to do. But again, I'm just somebody on YouTube. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and if you do, if I've earned that, make sure you ring the notification bell so at least when YouTube does push out notifications, you can get notified of the content. And Dan Campbell, come on, man. E-caps need to be bit. Jared Goff needs some competition. Bring Cam Newton to Detroit. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.